Hey guys, Courtney here. I'm doing a special video. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in my first video. I think I may have. I'm not entirely sure. But if you want to go back, check out my first video and then comment in this one telling me if I said that, and now I'm going to say it. I think I said that in my first video I would maybe do a storytelling time. Like story time. So, this is what I'm going to do. Oh, so I have my big journal in here. My story is in here. It is done. I entered it. I entered my story and then it won. Right. So the story's called Love is an Adventure. It's a pretty rubbish name, but I think it's cute, So my crappy little drawing. And then my long story, and it's like 3 pages long. Yeah, it's like 3 pages long. So anyway, just before we start the story, I just want to say that if you don't like it, don't be in the comments saying like, oh my god, your story was so horrible, it was so cheesy, it was so ridiculous and all that. I'm just putting it out there for you guys who like to read and like adventure and fantasy, love stories, romance and all that. So if you book haters are in there like, oh my god, you're such a wee twit, blah 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 and all that, why are you reading your stupid story? And I mean, you may think it's stupid, I may think it's stupid, I don't really think it's stupid, I just find it's a cute little story that I've made up and entered, so you can't be there like, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, I was just making a video, as I said like a million times. Go back, check out my first video and see if I did say that I was going to maybe read a story. Come in the comments and tell me. Okay, I mean, but don't be like really mean about it, like, oh my god, you have memory loss and all that. I may not be able to remember everything, so then obviously you may not be able to remember last week, last month or whatever. I mean, it's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna start. Before we start, I know I keep saying like before we start, I'm just going to tell you what the story is about. The story is about these two girls. It kind of like intros as Frozen. Like two girls, they lose their parents and all that. But anyway, the two girls, they were very young, and then like they had lost their parents. They were very ill or something. Then they went out on an adventure to like go find a new place after all the staff like moved on and that. And then they find these little pixies and they have to like defeat an evil queen. So anyway, I'm gonna start. 3, 2, 1. Once upon a time in a faraway land, a kind kingdom stood upon a hill near the meadows, and a kind king and queen ruled the kingdom, and their 2 daughters, Jessica and Mary. The 2 sisters loved each other very much. Jessica was 6 and Mary was 4. They were very happy children until one day tragedy struck and their parents fell very ill. Jessica and Mary had to be looked after by the staff. When the girls were 13 to 15 years old, all they had left were each other. So they vowed to stay together no matter what happens. All the staff from the castle had left, and the king and queen had both died. So the 2 girls decided to move away and start a new life and hopefully find love and happiness, but vowed to return home to their lovely castle. They each had a beautiful white horse. So one sunny day they packed up and sadly left the castle with a tear down their cheek. They travelled about 2 miles when they got tired and stopped for a rest. As they were resting, they heard a noise, and out of the tree came a bunch of little pixies. The girls were very scared at first, but when the pixies started to speak very nice to the girls, the girls felt at ease. So that's just first page. The strange little people were very happy to see the two lovely princesses. They offered to let them stay the night at their little wooden cottage. Jessica and Mary were so tired they accepted their offer. So they all left the forest and walked along a long, narrow road till they came to a lovely little cabin that was built up in a large tree. They all had to climb a set of ladders to the little house. When they all got up the ladder and into the cottage, the pixies said, "Make yourselves at home." And the pixies, make yourselves at home. Don't worry about your beds. We'll make them up. As they sat having a bite to eat, the pixies got into a conversation and told the girls about an evil witch had put a spell on them, and only a kiss from a princess will break the spell. Also, this had to be done on true royal ground to prove they are real royalty. As two of the pixies are princes, the two girls looked at each other and smiled and said, we may be able to help you there. We have a real castle. You have been very kind to us, and we are real princesses." So they all agreed to leave early in the morning. The two girls were so tired they went to the cozy little beds. In the morning, they got ready and set off to the castle. On the way there, they spotted a shadow moving in the trees. It was the witch. She had been watching them. They tried to get the horses to speed up, but she was too fast. She charged at the girls. She charged at the girls. She threw one of her magic spells at Jessica and Mary. Mary and the pixies were frantic. They all... Oh wait, I'm really sorry. She threw one of her magic spells at Jessica and Mary, but only one hit Jessica. Then she ran away. Mary and the pixies were frantic. They all fled to the castle. Mary spotted the castle in the distance, and they all hurried on, with poor Jessica slumped over the white horse that had took them so far. "Hurry, we are almost there." As they got near the castle gates, the horses stopped and would not go no further. The witch had appeared again, but before she got a chance, Mary ran and found a large wooden stake and charged straight at the witch. They all watched her vanish into a puff of smoke. Happily, they ran into the castle church with Jessica, who was still not awake. The pixie that was really a prince took Jessica into his arms and gave her a loving kiss. Well, the castle came to life, and so did Jessica. Mary and the pixie turned... Wait. I'm really sorry. I just keep, making mistakes on it. So, anyway. Well, the castle came to life, and so did Jessica. Mary was overjoyed to see her sister alive again. But the real magic was when the rest of the pixies changed. It was all the royal staff that had left the castle. Everyone was over the moon. The other pixie prince took Mary into his arms and gave her a loving kiss too. Then he too changed back into a handsome young man. They all rejoiced in the castle with a big party. Then, when Jessica was 16, she was crowned queen, and soon to follow was the marriage of the two sisters and the two princes. So the two girls did not have to travel too far to find love and happiness. It was never really that far away. The evil queen was never seen again, and the staff all returned to their normal duties, and you know the rest. They all lived happily ever after. The end. So guys, that was my story that had previously won in 2013, I think it was. It had won the National Young Writers Award, I think, and what is it called? What's it called? This is pissing me off. Explore Learning. But I'm really sorry that I kept stopping to read the lines over again. It's just you know what happens if you're in class reading a book and you're actually you're on one line and it says Billy ran over to the cabin and was extremely scared to see what he saw. Something along the lines or whatever, and then you go back and you read it again accidentally, and I think I've done it 5 times in the same time. I was reading this book, I can't remember what it was called. It was in school, and then I read the line 7 times, 5 times and all that. I think it was Mike's bitten hand was still swelling up, and I was wait, Mike's bitten hand was still swelling up. Mike's bitten hand was still swelling up. And he's Courtney, read the next line besides this one. And it was getting really annoying. So then I'm bored. So then that's what I've done. I just skip to the next page or something. So anyway, I know the video is getting really long. I just wanted to read the story to you guys, so if you want, you can see what it's like. This was my book that I wrote, and I won. In the next video, I should really show you my trophy that I got for the Explore Learning thing, since I'd won it. And yeah, so don't be in the comments oh, your story was rubbish, your story was shit and all that, and can you not read, can you not read your writing? I mean, obviously this was in what, P5 or something, P4, 3-4 years ago I'd won. So then, I mean, obviously my writing would have changed. I mean, your writing does stay the same, but it's obviously going to be neater or something. So I mean, that's what my writing looks like, but it's neater than that. Yeah, so I keep thinking that's a person standing over there.